These historic springs are some of the few open-air springs accessible in the park and are an excellent place to learn too. Read the landscape for clues about the hot springs thermal water cycle. The ridges on either side of the valley are composed of a hard, erosion-resistant rock called novaculite. The ridges formed during a mountain-building event hundreds of millions of years ago, when the ground was squeezed like an accordion into a wave-like shape. When rainwater falls in the area, some of it is absorbed into the ground, enters the novaculite, in a lower chert layer through cracks in the rock, and then follows the plunging rock layers roughly a mile underground, beneath Hot Springs Mountain. As the water travels downwards, the water is heated to roughly 160 degrees Fahrenheit by the increasing heat of the Earth, a phenomenon called the geothermal gradient. At the display springs, the upper spring is generally slightly hotter than the lower spring, suggesting that the cooler lower spring has a greater interaction with non-thermal water as it reaches the surface than slightly warmer upper spring. Scientists in the 1970s determined that the time it takes one water particle to rain, flow down the rock layers, be heated at depth, and return to the surface via the fault line is over 4,000 years. The roughly 4 dozen springs produce over 700,000 gallons of water a day, at an average temperature of 143 degrees Fahrenheit, easily the hottest springs east of the Rocky Mountains.